Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Well, I decided to actually give Golbez the level band because, well, I'm going to be dropping the Giant's Glove soon anyway for elemental protection reasons, so... And I really want Leonora to have a little bit of extra stats right now. Not that it's a huge deal, but... And I want Rydia to have the silence protection, so... I don't think that matters right now, but it will eventually. And you might as well buy a bunch of X potions. It's a good idea. Alright, let's make our way through there. Oh, I'll just briefly show you my equipment. Leonora is not very useful right now, but she will be later. She can actually use Blizzard against an enemy here. Oh, we want to use Break here. If I can get to... Where is Break? I want to use it on that backed worm. The other things, we can just attack them. Or you can use Quake with Golbez. But Break works on the worm there. He's a pretty rare enemy, but yeah, you can fight him. Really, the big enemy out here is a gray worm. Where are they? Not a gray worm, it's a gray curl, and you want to use Stop on them. But there is another version of them during a... Well, which moon phase is it? I don't remember. I think it's a waning moon. Well, here's this version of it. And we want to get to Leonora. Use Stop. Simple enough. The other guys we can just attack. Since I have the bomb summon, I'm going to use it. Tenketsu is just a better attack. Now, even though Leonora has basically really crappy healing right now, I'm not overly worried about that because... Oh, I should use my HP items as well. Well, I'll show you. Chakra. Let's see who needs it more. I guess we'll do this. It's really good. Oh, yeah. It's even better than what Leonora can do right now. Kind of crazy, I know. It's a very good backup healing option, so it'll give Leonora time to become a good primary healer, basically. Let's see, the Gray Curl. Yeah, it is a Waning Moon. He drops a Gray Tail. Now, to deal with him, because he's immune to everything, you probably want to use Taunt with Golbez, because that'll block at least instant death from Blaster, and then just go all out. Use your Aga with Rydia, Taunt with a Ribbon on, and Paralysis will still work on him, but Death at least won't. So as long as you're getting Death blocked, you should be okay. And then just hammer him with your most powerful attack, which is probably an Aga from Rydia. Now this guy, we want to go ahead and, if we can, get to... It doesn't matter who. Golbez, Rydia, use Thunder on the Dark Grenade, and he'll explode. Easy enough. The Evil Dreamer, they use Fyra and then sleep on you. They're pretty annoying. You can use Toad on them if you want, but they usually come with a Dark Grenade, so I just do that. But they are susceptible to Toad if you want to stop their ability to put you to sleep. Bio works as well, and you could just attack them, really. Speaking of which, let's... Oh, nope, not that. I want to move my Spider Soaks up. If I can never figure out where they are, thank you. And I want to move my Hermes Sandals up. I'm not going to use them yet, but I might use them later. I don't get haste for a little while on Leonora, unfortunately. And let's start using our golden and... Where's the gold apples? Don't I have them? Oh, there they are. Yeah, let's get Rydia 2000 HP. And then we want to get Leonora, probably 1600 HP. Yeah, that should be good. And I'll use the rest on Rydia. And then Soma drops. Most of them I'm going to use on Leonora. She has the least amount of MP for a mage. Get her to 350. Get Rydia up to 500. Yeah, we'll use a couple more here. That should be fine. Not a huge deal either way, but I didn't like plan that out or anything, but yeah, you might as well use them. I don't worry about healing, by the way, because I'm going to be going back to the airship to heal in a second here. Keep going now. Yes, I know this looks like the Lunar Subterrane. It literally is identical to it. But the final dungeon does eventually change. It just, for now, it looks identical. I'm going to use Quake here with Golbez. If you don't have Golbez, you won't have Quake. I don't think Palom has Quake yet. Just use your attacks in that case. Ugh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna try to stick to healing outside of battle because Leonora is pretty terrible right now. She needs Kiraga and then she'll be better. Doesn't help that the new moon reduces white magic, but it's the least bad thing to lower for the rest of the game, basically. Okay, this guy, we're gonna use Bio, and then we're going to attack. Nothing really to it. Big throw, obviously, for Leonora, or Luca. And then Ursula, a lot of times, she's gonna be using Tenketsu. It's just basically a better version of her physical attack under a new moon. Even in the worst case scenario. Now that Genji shield, you could give it to Golbez, but I don't like it as much as the Aegis shield. But if you have a second shield user, it's the second best shield we got, so give it to them. Like Cecil, Kane, Theodore. Who else can use a shield? Zangetsu can use a shield. I want to walk out so I can get the experience, by the way. Simple enough. Just used Quake on those little floating amoeba guys. I forget their names. I just take them out and move on. Leonora will become a good white mage once we get to level 45 and she'll get Kiraga. I would not try to level grind her solo right now. It won't end well for you. Let's go ahead and get this chest first, actually. Since this is also a backtracking thing. And then we'll go back to the airship or the lunar whale and rest up, change the moon phase back. What do we got here? Bone Dragon. Okay, this guy, he counters with something. I forget what he counters with, but we want to use Firaga on him, but we need to do a little bit of damage first. There we go. Now we'll wait for Firaga to go off. Let's see. He's called the Skeletal Dragon in the Wii version, which is unfortunate because there's literally a Skeletal Dragon later on. Basically, it's a mistranslation in the Wii version for some reason. There's like I think it's a red dragon later on that's like a bone dragon, and he's the Skeletal Dragon, but they have the same name in the Wii version. This is the green one. Anyway, he counters with, oh, it's instant death. Okay. I knew it was something bad, so he's got 12,000 HP, so do at least 2,001 damage, get him with Firaga, and he'll die. You could teleport out, but I don't want to do that. I want to get the experience. Oh, same guy. Okay. Use another Tenketsu there. Tenketsu will either do a basic physical attack, it'll do a guaranteed elemental hit, or creature type hit, basically a guaranteed weakness hit, or it'll do an auto crit, or it'll do guaranteed instant death. And under a new moon, it's stronger, so even a basic normal attack will be better than her basic, well, attack. Tenketsu is a very good ability. Eventually, I'll proc the instant death thing, and you'll see how cool that is. You can tell, because you'll see, like, I think it's the death animation itself will play. Pretty cool in this game. I know the whip says it has 5 attack power, but Ursula doesn't care about that. She doesn't use attack power. Oh, and don't worry about... oh, what was I saying? Bands for this chapter. Because, you know, in the 3D version, sure, you can design your party around them. In the Wii version... and this version, I wouldn't, because they're just not that useful. There are some, like Holy Burst, obviously, if you happen to have Rydia and Rosa with you, by all means, go ahead and use it. It's a great band. But a lot of them just aren't that great. In the 3D version, I think there is no damage cap, period. At least for bands, there isn't. And they, like, massively increased their damage percentage. Their damage total. They're actually like the most powerful things you can do. Especially if they're 3 or 4 or 5 person bands. They're insanely powerful. By far better than anything the characters can do individually. Which is probably how it should be. If you're spending that much effort on one action. Here, nah, they're not that great in the end game. I don't even have any new ones I can show you. If anybody's interested, sure, I can showcase all the bands in like its own special bonus thing, but that's only if people are interested in that. If you are, let me know and I'll consider it. I could use stop with Rydia, but Leonora has nothing better to do. So I might as well, you know, make use of her. Yeah, you see how it says weak point struck? That means I either hit an elemental weakness or a creature type weakness. They basically are the same thing functionally now. I think if you see like a flash on the screen, it's a critical hit. If you don't see anything, it's a normal hit. And if you see the death animation, it's, well, the death animation. I have bomb, so I'm going to make use of it, but otherwise you could use bio. Hey, I got it. I want to use it. Bio's pretty good. Or bomb is pretty good. It's very good, actually. Trust me, the final dungeon will eventually change. Unless you're playing the 3D version, then I think it's totally different. Yeah, broken crystal or something. That's not good. Ah, these girls. Well, Minnie will neuter the counterattack and just attack the High Wizard there. Actually, we probably want a one-shot, but that might one-shot. It'll confuse, so that works. Yeah, we actually want a one-shot. I'm remembering now here. I was trying to think about them. Yeah, they counter physicals with Osmos. Not that I care for Luca, but... or Ursula, but I would care if they Osmosed Golbez. So either, you know, attack with Ursula and Luca, if you don't care about... or somebody you don't care about losing MP with, or just use bio with Rydia and that'll one-shot her. You don't have to. Oh, here's the Genji armor. I want to give that to Golbez, which unfortunately means I need to give him the diamond gloves because I want the lightning protection. I mean, I could drop the ribbon, I suppose, but nah, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to drop the Rune Armlet for a level ban now, for Leonora. I'd rather prioritize Rydia's stats at this point. And Leonora is basically the most useless character right now. It'll take 2 attacks to kill the Amazon, but you know, you can stop a counterattack by using mini on her. But you don't have to. Use bio on the Chimera Brain to weaken it. In fact, I'm going to do a couple of bios. So either way, the counterattack's not too bad, but if you want to neuter it, use mini, like I showed you. Leonora leveled up. She learned Faerie. That's basically going to be her filler spell when she has nothing better to do. Obviously, only single target it, because it is only a tier 2 spell. But it'll do, you know, 500-600 damage. It's okay. It's not bad. She will eventually get Aegis. It just takes her a while. She won't get it till like the last third of the game. And I'll have to level grind for them. I will level grind Leonora, don't worry. I do plan to make her very useful. I might eventually change her to more of a black mage setup. At least with her weapon. I'm gonna try to keep her kind of balanced. Lean towards white magic, but give her some black magic ability. Get an X potion. Make sure you heal up before you, oh wow, I didn't actually gain as much experience here this time. That's unfortunate. I was like level 42 with her after this. Anyway, we'll heal up. Nothing else to really do, so let's maybe I should take a pause in case I mess the boss fight up. Okay, let's go. I got what we're doing. This crystal you have to examine immediately, unfortunately. I mean, if you say so. I mean, it's a crystal. Why do your hands feel hot? I don't know. Just punch things for us, Ursula. That's all you got to do. Oh, it just shattered. What the? Bacon? But he's dead. Well, now he gets to be more dead, I guess. He's a lot harder than he was in the original FF4. But anyway, we want to take out the right arm first. Don't use a spider silk yet. I want to weaken the left arm as well with a big throw. Oh, cool. Use your strongest Aga on the body. And get Blink going on the front line. I'm gonna Chakra Leonora because she took a pounding there. You could use a Hermes Sandals on Leonora, but I don't think it's necessary here. Now he's gonna use Reflect. Well, at least he usually uses Reflect. Huh. It's weird that he didn't use Reflect, but whatever. Normally he does, and that's not good. But yeah, just use Bomb to bypass it. Or not Bomb, use Sylph to bypass it, but I happen to have Bomb, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna pretend that he used Reflect, because he usually does. There he goes. I don't know why he didn't do that the first time. He's supposed to counter all magic with it. That was really weird that he didn't. Yeah, pretty easy. Oh, he's gonna self-destruct. But I weakened him, so it shouldn't be that powerful. Oh wow, it almost killed Ursula. That's why you weaken the left arm, so that the explosion won't murder you. I was hoping to take out the left arm, but oh well. Yeah, apparently he was trying to tell us something, but he's dead now. Now, whoever you have when fighting these guys will give you different dialogue. Basically, if it's a party member that fought them originally, they'll have dialogue. Because Golbez basically knows, like, everyone, he has dialogue for, like, everyone. But Rydia will have some dialogue for some characters. Obviously, Yang would mention something about Baigen, and so would Cecil. No, Cecil would just have question marks because he can't really talk right now, but... What else do we have? The twins? Yeah, Palom and Porum would mention something about him. I think Palom's like, oh, this smells familiar or something, because Palom, just like Riku, can, he's a sniffer for some reason, and, you know, that's a thing. Now, I've heard if you didn't import, instead of an Ursula Theodore scene, you would get a Theodore and Sid scene, but you wouldn't learn a band from it. I've never seen the Theodore and Sid scene, so I don't know what it's like. I always import because, I mean, what am I going to do? Not get Ursula? Are you crazy? That would be insane. Yeah, losing Ursula really sucks. Yeah, we're just talking about Cecil. If you wanted to Spider Silk, obviously do it after Reflect is up, because, you know, it'll trigger Reflect otherwise. And you gotta use the item to bypass the Reflect, but I mean, sometimes I slow him, sometimes I don't. It's really not that necessary. He doesn't have that much health. See, I didn't even need to really heal, so I'm not too worried about not having Kiraga right now. And I got Chakra, and Chakra's really good. How did you learn to be prideful in your family? Oh, Kane, Biggs, and Wedge told you. But Biggs and Wedge died horribly, so that kind of sucks. They even had a band. I wonder how good they would actually be if you could keep them around. Probably not very, I would imagine. Like, I wonder what equipment they can actually equip. Or if it's just early game stuff. Yeah, they're just talking about their dads, basically. And they're relating to each other. And she's empathizing with him because Theodore's dad is all messed up right now. He is really bad stat-wise, Cecil, unfortunately. We learned the Twin Rush band. It's pretty good, actually. You could use it if you were using Theodore and Ursula, but I'm not. I think it hits all enemies. It's solid. Anyway, this is a heal point. Now, one more thing I want to mention before I end for the day. As you'll notice, I'm not really switching party members in and out. Unfortunately, it's just not designed for that. I mean, reserves do not gain experience, not even like a percentage. I really need to keep the mages around to learn the spells that I want. I mean, I could use Porum right now instead of Leonora and then just swap out Porum for Leonora when I do the level grinding, but I imagine that would make the level grinding pretty tough to do, actually. I might have to actually keep, like, Rydia around or something while she gets a few levels in order to make it feasible for Leonora to do that solo level grinding. So, sadly, we're just not gonna be switching party members, except for one situation. There's basically two situations where I will be using other party members. One of which is kind of a required boss fight, and the other is like a optional boss way at the end, so where you kind of have to. Alright, well, that's it for now. Next time we'll... Oh, you can just step on that teleporter to teleport back to where you were. But yeah, next time we'll go further in. Unfortunately, I just didn't get another level for Leonora. That kind of sucks. I'm debating actually just walking back there for the experience, but nah, I think we'll be okay. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.